Welcome everybody to Chase the Smoke. I'm Chase Urbanski. This is my first video. I'm very excited to be here. Very excited to get this opportunity. Let's just get to cooking. Today I'm so excited. We got a special treat for you guys. Tomahawk. Not one tomahawk, but actually two tomahawks. We have two great pieces of meat here. Prime grade, great marbling, great chunks of beef. I'm actually going to be cooking these on the Hunsaker, and then afterwards I'm going to sear these on the Weber kettle. That way I get the good sear marks on it and the great caramelization. But let's get to cooking and hopefully I can teach you guys something. We're using some royal oak at the bottom for the firebox, with also a little bit of Kingsford charcoal. We're using some royal oak tumbleweeds to get the fire started. We have some chunks as well in the firebox. We're going to start drilling our holes for our butcher twine. That way I can wrap it around the meat. Right here I'm putting on the butcher twine, put it through the hole, wrap it around, twist actually a double knot, that way the knot stays in place, and tie it through. After the butcher twine is applied, then you want to spray it all sides with some olive oil. Make sure you get a nice even coat all the way around. This is going to help your rubs set on the meat, and that way it just doesn't fall right off into the bottom of the smoker. Now that we've applied our binder all on both sides, we're going to start off with our garlic jalapeno seasoning. This is a really good seasoning as far as brings a lot of heat, but also the salt and pepper. Make sure you cover all sides. Give it a generous amount of seasoning because these are big cuts of meat. Then we're going to be doing my Smokin' Trailers sweet rub. Just go over the top of that. Also give this a generous coat of seasoning. Make sure you want to grab every part of this big chunk of meat. Believe me when I say beef can take the seasoning, because this big old chunk of meat definitely can. If you have any extra seasoning on the cutting board, make sure and grab that. Set it on top of the meat or move it around, that way it soaks in as well. Now we're going to grab our hooks, put them through the holes that we drilled earlier. That way it's easier for us to hang it on the smoker. Right here we're going to be putting them on the Hunsaker. I actually have the hybrid rack inserted into the grill right now. That way both of them will fit on there. This grill grate is perfect for hanging like I'm doing right now, and also you can add ribs on the side if you want to do both meats at one time. Going to be inserting a thermopop. We're looking for about 100-135 internal temp. Now I'd like to take this time to give a shout out to Milo's Meat Shop here in Gilroy. Awesome, great shop. Tons of meat to choose from. Tri-tip, brisket, ribs, wagyu, you name it, he's got it. Go check him out here local in Gilroy off of 10th Street. He'll hook you up. Now here we're prepping the 22. Got some more Kingsford on top. Starting out the chimney. Gonna get that ashed over so that way it can get nice and hot. That way we can get the seared grill grates on. Grabbing the torch so I can light up the tumbleweed. Get it going nice and hot. Pretty quick. Now that the meat's up to temp, you're going to pull it out. Wow, what a gorgeous piece of meat. And then you're going to go and set it on the cutting board, giving it time to rest. That way we can let the charcoals ash over a little bit more and get that fire roaring hot. As it rests, you probably want to wrap it in foil. That way the temperature doesn't drop in the center of it too much. As you see, we got our audience paying attention to their phones. What's up, Noe? Now that we got the fire roaring hot, we're going to stick those tomahawks straight off our grill grates. Set it for about 1:30 seconds. Then after that, you're going to flip it to the opposite side, creating those great sear marks. Everybody loves a diamond on their steak. Now after 2 hours of cooking, with resting time included, now it's time to cut into this baby. Look at this tomahawk, sliced to perfection. A little bit overdone for my tasting, but I'm sure it's still gonna taste great. All right, I got all my friends here. Cook is finally over. They're all here to try some of the meat out. Thanks for watching. Click to subscribe. We'll see you next time.